Hello, hi, welcome to the Deepthi Kiran video channel. The today topic is resume tips. As everyone are aware, while preparing the resume, we will prepare as a fresher and experienced resumes. Number 1. Use a professional or very decent email IDs. As per the lot of survey, the email IDs will get rejected 76% of the time. Number 2. Make sure your contact informations are up to date. Number 3. Set your font size between 10 to 12 points. Number 4. Use a reverse chronological order. That means from your current job to previous companies. Number 5. Education section should be from your highest education degree to the lower one. Use a proper and attractive font. You can be choose any one font, that is Vardhana, Arial, etc. There are major things. And as per the survey, there are few fonts that cannot be select when you are preparing your resume. For example, Comic Sans, etc. Number 7. Give your sections very simple subheadings. There are few right headings are resume profile, experience, education and the skills. When you come to the wrong headings are about me, empowerment, professional background and work history. Number 8. Choose a resume format as that works for you. For example, reverse chronological, combination, functional. Number 9. Consider using a professional design template. Resume templates can save you a lot of time and effort. Pick up a modern resume template out and you are ready to go. Number 10. How to build your strong resume. If you are professional with a ton of experience, your experience should be come first. When it's come to the student, your education background is the strongest selling point. Number 11. Call attention to the important achievements. That means instead of listing your job duties under the experience section, select your top 3 or 4 most important achievements on each role you have held. Number 12. Choose appropriate margins. Typically, you should use a 1-inch margin size on all sides of your resume with a single space between the lines. If you have too much white space, you might consider making your line space 1.5. You can also increase your margins if you find it is difficult to fill your resume, but they should stay below 2 inches. Number 13. Proofread and edit. Before sending your resume, you should undergo several rounds of proofreading to ensure there is no spelling or grammar errors. There are plenty of the grammar tools are available. You can download, you can make a use of that. It is helpful to ask your trusted friends or colleague to review your resume. Number 14. Don't write reference available upon request. It goes without saying that you will provide them if asked. So it's a waste of your space of including reference on your resume. Number 15. Keep your resume to 1 or 2 pages. For entry and the mid-level professionals, 1-page resume is the most common resume length. A 2-page resume is fine if you have the more experience or skills or really can't cut things down further. 3 or 4 pages resumes are almost exclusive use for the senior executives level. Number 16. Changing industry, switch the format. If you are changing a career at any stage in your life, it's wise to use a combination resume format. These structures allow you to focus on the transferable skills you bring the new role rather than irrelevant work experience. Switching the format is also wise. You have jumped between the companies frequently and therefore they're one of the most useful resume tips for job hoppers. Number 17. A resume is not a CV. CV stands for Curriculum Vitae, which means course of life in Latin. It is typically the preferred application document in English-speaking Europe and the academic world. CVs are more in-depth document made of multiple pages and written in a moral general voice. Resumes are shorter, more condensed documents and you are usually limited to the 1 page. There are many differences between CVs and resumes, so make sure you go with the right one. Number 18. Don't include a photo. You won't find any resume picture tips on this list for one reason. Hiring manager will instantly trust a resume that including a photo unless you are writing a modeling or acting resume. Number 19. Save your resume as a PDF. If you're making your resume in a Word, you're probably saving it in a doc format. However, it's worth saving it as in a PDF file as well as. PDFs retain their formatting regardless how they are viewed. In terms of IT resume terms, this is a handy one to file away and use regularly. Number 20. Show internal promotion. Listing our titles acquired as you advance in a company is how correctly show promotion on your resume. It illustrates your career progression and how you succeed with a growing number of responsibilities. Number 21. Gaps in your work history. In the resume, make sure that you are not showing your gap in your work history. It's right away you're showing the wrong signals to the employers. When your interview time in the in-person discussion, you can explain the reason of gaps in your work history. Number 22. Don't use too many personal pronouns. Use a few personal pronouns, that is I, me, myself, etc. as possible when describing your work experience. A resume is already a personal professional document, so including a personal pronoun is not advisable. Number 23. Write numbers correctly. Few articles will say numbers from 1 to 9 should be spelled out, that is ONE1, TWQ, etc. Numbers 10 plus you should be written numerically, number 11, 11, 12, 13, etc. Number 24. Be consistent with the periods. It's up to you whether you finish each period's bullet with a period, but make sure that it is consistent. Number 25. Material traces is unnecessary. Example, age, religion, marriage status, etc. Number 26. Remember to attach all documents. Most email clients won't remind you to click attach, and there is nothing more embarrassing than sending 2 emails because you forgot to include everything with a first. Double check when you are sending an email, the example, your email ID, subject line, body of the email, that attachment before sending off any professional email. Number 27. Last but not least, follow up. These days it is expected that you will follow up with your application with an email or phone call, not just to confirm whether the employer received your paperwork, but it's also to ask if they had any questions and express your desire to discuss the job in person. If you have followed all our resume tips and tricks, you won't need to lie on your resume. Your talents and experience will shine brightly all on their own. You can reach us for any kind of job assistant through email, that is deepthikiran2017@gmail.com, and you can reach us through mobile also. Number is 8147506396. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe and share. Thank you.